Just gonna start the music. Okay, I do believe it's a go. The show must be go. Whatever. Alrighty, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Factorio stream. I know I'm pretty sure that I said was it last week or the week before that? I don't fully recall. But the last stream that I was going to do a Minecraft stream again. Nope. Oh, hi, Lettuce. Nice to see you already here. I was originally planning on doing a Minecraft stream, but then I realized, one, I don't actually know what the fuck I'm going to do. Two, the things that I think I want to do, I don't have the resources for, and I don't feel like just grinding out resources on stream because that feels boring to me. And I just want to like listen to a podcast while I do that. So even with like people around, like the odd person around, I don't feel like it would be all that entertaining for either of us to just go and watch me collect loads and loads of sand and break like a dozen iron shovels. So yeah, sand or find clay or what have you. Yeah, I'm gonna need to figure out resources. I think I know what I want to do for building pallets for houses for the Foxbeard, like main town, which is what I'm gonna work on so that I don't have too much stuff built out when 1.17 comes out and I hopefully can migrate the world forward. We'll see. I'll do it when Fabric updates, which should be pretty quick, but it shouldn't be too hard for me to be able to update and then just like update my mod, because that's one of the main things that I want to keep. Anyways, you should get Terraria. Very good for streaming. I can play with you to teach you. I mean, I've heard Terraria is good. I just right now I'm working on 2 different games, so maybe when I'm done with Factorio I can take a break. Take a break from Factorio and then like prepare for a bigger Factorio series and then just do like a side series of Terraria. I don't know. Would be fun to do Terraria with viewers. That feels like a game I could do just with people randomly. I mean, admittedly, it would probably be a little bit hellish, but we'll see. Anyways, back here in Factorio, I have kind of narrowed down some of my ideas on what I want to do with this world. So I am planning on doing a 1000 science per minute megabase. I'm gonna be doing it with rails, and I want to call it the circuit board because over here, I want to expand upward and downward primarily. It will sort of be like a long, how can I describe it? Like a really long 8-sided sort of crystal-like shape where it comes to 2 points on the top and bottom. But then is primarily just, again, a long narrow tube almost. I'm calling it the circuit board because it's going to have sort of circuit-like patterns and designs. I want to sort of like embrace that idea. In a lot of Factorio builds, they tend to look like circuit boards, and I came up with this idea, I think it was last stream, and honestly, I really like it. It's grown on me more and more the more that I've thought about it, and the more that I think, I could do something like that. I can make it work pretty well. And then I could like wrap the entire outside with a tiny bit of like a tiny bit, well, just like a extra exterior rail, and
making them the smallest waste of money when they go bad. They may call it a party sub, but nobody has to know it's your this month's dinner sub.
what even is playing? I don't know. Shopping for groceries like you're not single. Yeah, whatever. Well, of course it's by College Humor. I was like, that sounds like something from them. Anyways, And yes, you are never done with Factorio, technically. But once you have a goal, and once you reach that goal, it's like, yeah, I'm good to move on. You move on from Factorio. You're not done, you move on. And you take breaks from Factorio. That's kind of how I'm thinking, because I think I want to do a, this big-ish base. I mean, it'll be the biggest base that I've ever done. Hopefully that I'll have ever completed. I tried a 2,000, I think, my last time. It was either 1 or 2,000 signs per minute base that I was aiming for. It was very poorly mathed out. If I recall, I had a stupidly overbuilt base with the number of machines. I don't remember how I got all the mathematics of that. So poorly done. But yeah, I remember just having enormous fields of beacons and junk for that one. Basically. Anyways. Yeah, I'm just going for 1,000 signs per minute. And so this is the science thing. I think it technically might be bigger than necessary strictly, but this is going to be fine. And when it comes to the actual end build, again, I'm going to be going primarily vertical and doing some sort of fun, slightly asymmetric designs. Maybe the odd place where it's sort of going at a diagonal and then going back up directly vertical to add a little bit of flair, you know, just to make builds a little bit interesting. Yeah. Anyways, once I'm done with this world, I think I'm gonna take a break from Factorio, do something else, and then when I come back to it eventually, I'm kind of wondering what sort of bigger mod pack I want to do. Because I'm pretty sure I want to do space exploration. Space exploration would be pretty cool. Or no, it's not SpaceX. Is it space exploration? I think that's it. It's not the SpaceX mod. The SpaceX mod is basically you just build a big starship, and then you technically are done with that game once you actually finish your starship. And you can do more research and stuff, but at that point you've kind of gone above and beyond with the SpaceX mod. With space exploration, your infinite research base has to be spanned across like multiple planets, and I think I would want to have like a dedicated server for that, honestly, because doing it just on my laptop sounds like hell. Honestly, it sounds like a nightmare, because this is already, I think, nearing the brink of where, or this will be nearing or at the brink of where I can actually like handle it on my laptop, especially alongside with streaming. But yeah, we'll see. Anyways, I was on the map as a reminder to myself. I've done a little bit of work. I've primarily just done more stuff with making sure that things are visually loaded with the radars. I need to add more over here and stuff. But all the way down here, I've made a new super circuit maker. This is 2.1. It just does red circuits. It's basically just a straight up copy of what is in this building, I believe. No, not that building. This building right here. This one making that, it's just a straight up copy without the factories, so it's no internal subdivide or whatever, because it's that big. That yellow factory has this build subdivided in half in 2 blue buildings, I believe. Yeah. But anyways, I needed more red circuits, so I decided, hey, I have the blue circuit maker, why don't I make a red circuit maker? And this is now functioning to provide that, try to provide that. It's not doing a very good job because of the fact that it has to completely fill up first. But, you know, it has provided me with quite a bit, or it had provided me with quite a few speed module 3s. Now, I used a lot of those speed module 3s as a result. that resulted from it to build out these smelting columns, which are nice and compact, but they required a lot of modules, and I need to make a proper module factory at some point, like pretty damn soon. So I'm gonna need to probably make a duplicate of this little setup, which again, it's a little setup. It's not huge, but I'll need to make a duplicate of that setup. And honestly, a duplicate of this setup, this entire thing, that produces greens and reds and puts them all into blues. And some excess that makes greens and make modules somewhere. I think I decided, yeah, I was gonna do it all the way up here. We'll see exactly what the end result of that is, but I'm gonna need to cart in most of the resources in the end. Anyways, over here, I'm gonna be playing with Rails today because I want to start figuring out the designs and things, designs and layout of the entire thing. So, if I can just find my Railmaker. Do I want to have this few stacks? I'm going to set it up so that it has 8, because honestly, why not? I have the resources. We have the technology. Signals. Where are those? Up here. Honestly, I probably don't need this much excess, but yeah. And I don't need nearly as many chain signals as I need normal signals, so I'm gonna leave this as 2, but this, or leave this one as 1, but set this one as 2. Oop. I'm bleeding out my balls, man. Your favorite Martian music video, is it?
Girl, I know you left me, but there was something I forgot to show you. Check it out, baby girl, you left me. Oh no, we broke up, and it's been a while since we last spoke, but I need another chance.
Alright, anyways. Hopefully eventually the red circuits will be spitting out again. But anyways, I do believe I have enough landfill. So another thing I found out about the rate calculator, by the way, is that in fact you do have to have everything powered, and I think you need to have all of the modules in place in order for it to actually fully count the thing, the actual end result and speed of consumption and what have you. I was right at the end of last stream with how that all worked. Oh, I'm all out of beacons already. How low is my... Oh, that's why. That's why. Do I want... Sure, 500. Do I even have enough of that to actually... This only stores 200. I'll need to increase that limit. And I definitely do not have enough modules for that at the moment. A laser baby. Is that building a laser comma baby? Or is that a laser baby? Like a baby of lasers? Or a baby by laser? You know what? Never mind. If you can't find Waldo, you get tased. Oh no. The meme requests have come back. Oh boy.
Told you you'd be back. You must have forgotten.
Alright, I'm gonna need more yellow belts. Hooray! There are so many fucking butters everywhere.
Hello, Mark. Since the beginning of time, women have looked at men and they've asked themselves, I wonder what's going on inside his head. Well, today I'm going to show you with an in-depth presentation of the anatomy of the male brain. Now, as you can see, there's two male brains. This male brain is located in the skull, and this brain is located in the genitalia region. Now, we'll get to this one later. Now, as you can see at the front of the male brain is an area called man vision. This area gives a man the ability to see a deer 800 yards away in the middle of a cornfield. But it gives him the inability to see a bottle of ketchup on the second shelf of the refrigerator, even after the man's spouse has told him the location of the ketchup bottle multiple times. Now, you can see here this very small, almost non-existent area of the male brain is called the toilet aiming center.
I'll just stop that at 4. I will make this logistic request 800, I guess.
See, the fact is we have a very small toilet aiming center.
And I do have plenty, so it'll now start to build up like that. La 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 la. Do I want to have only 250? I will have that as 500. Now's the time to tweak all this. Tweak all the numbers.
Also affect the toilet aiming center. You see, as the beer gland gets larger, the toilet aiming center gets way inactive.
Make the numbers good.
That's why a lot of drunk dudes all over the place.
Yeah, I have the 200 productivity module 3s. Those managed to build up excess, but not anything else. We'll see.
Came from the lame excuses gland. As you can see here, this is the remote control and TV center. This is responsible for men being able to go into any establishment and snip.
I am going to need I need a high amount of yellow belts.
Care about what anybody else wants to watch. Now, as you can see here, this is the outside chores region and the inside chores region. The outside chores region is much larger. That is why men
I would like a very specific range of yellow belts, please.
like to weed eat, and the inside
Like, I might casually just have 6,000 red belts on me, but I don't want to have that many yellow belts.
ironing clothes. Now, this here is the ball sports region. This region is responsible for collecting all sports data, favorite players, favorite teams, favorite coaches, etc. Now, this region gets so large that other parts of the brain have to shrink.
By the way, I'm trying... This jet is so damn fast. The stuff that is now the slowdown is this, with the red circuits. That's the main reason why I made that excess red circuit build. It's not just the modules, because I do want the modules, but I can make builds with a handful of modules and then just leave them as requests until I go and fulfill them later.
Center becomes very inaccurate when
But
men are measuring body
the
below the waist.
the big thing that slows everything down is, or my science down is this right now, so I definitely need to have all those extra red circuits. Otherwise, like, everything's just going at a snail's pace. And, yeah, this really needs to get going, honestly. How full is this? What is its capacity? What is the capacity of one of these? Do these store up to 10,000 apiece? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 40,000? That's a 21. Yeah, go to red circuit drop off. You're not gonna expend the red circuits faster than you can actually put them there. Not quite, I don't think, anyway. Enjoy the vids I suggested. Suggested, you mean requested?
Receives all messages from the second brain. And it don't matter what's going on up here in this brain. If this little brain here decides, hey, I want to have sex, it shoots a message up to the big brain. And all of this right here, this whole region, becomes the sex region. And I will say that this gland here, the beer gland, can have a very large effect on the second male brain. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you have enjoyed this presentation of the anatomy of the male brains. God bless y'all. Love you.
This is gonna be a weird video. Let me give you some context. This video is sponsored by Amazon. Yeah, I don't know how either. Some poor guy at the marketing team was like, I know the perfect person for the job. He's a YouTuber. His name is Mark Rober, and they got my phone number by mistake. More specifically, it's sponsored by The Boys Season 2 on Amazon Prime Video, which is a great show that I watched long before I got in contact. Then, Michael, what's the problem? We have some really weird things they want to do, and I can't.
Lots and lots of belts.
Video that's, well, cringe. I kind of have to make them think I'm doing the video they want. I don't want to say tricking Amazon. In order to deceive a multi-billion-dollar company, you must first understand what they want. Good thing they sent us what they want in this storyboard from their marketing team. Amazon wants me to build like a baby.
Oh, that's what that is. I was like, wait, why are there a bunch of reds? That's because of the red belts.
Takes a baby superhero out of the crib and uses its laser eyes to fucking cut two people in half. It's badass. Okay, whatever, let's move on. Roll a movie down to where things really get problematic. Oh, Michael goes around the house.
Oh, yeah. All of the
Candles, giving people haircuts with the
all the
laser.
logistics requests are just
Laser in the
letting it based on where I am on the
You
map.
think I just keep high-powered laser
That's what
diodes
it is.
in my ass?
All right.
You know how long the manufacturer
Anyways,
fucking huck one of those bad boys and keep it marked and all over the States? So we have to use, that's right,
let's.
lies and deceit. But here is the kicker. Michael goes on a high-octane action sequence with a baby laser, mowing down the secret henchman, played by his friend. Yeah, whatever. They want me to recreate the baby laser scene from The Boys. Have you fucking seen the baby laser scene?
All right.
They get cut in half! They get fucking cut in half! Hello? How? How do I replicate that? Huh? Can you make it totally safe for your friends to get lasered by? And I guess for number 3, we are also using...
Did you watch the 36 Founders questions I told you to watch?
Step 1, get a baby.
I think I wound up completely forgetting about that one.
Fix that right up. Oh, and now it looks like a testicle. And now I gotta find a way to fit these lasers.
Or maybe I
diodes
did
in
watch
these.
it.
But honestly, spending this much time with the baby makes me want to...
The thing is, after stream, my brain starts shutting down for the night. So sometimes I forget what I've done after a stream. But if I wind up ignoring what I'm watching, because I'm either, like, just not bored, but I think the word I might be looking for is pretty close to bored. Like, my brain is just so overstimulated, like I can't get any information out properly. Yeah, that's the sort of situation where I was seeing. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 of these. 9. Okay. Fuck. How do I manage that? Now, how many down is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could do 8x9 instead of 8x8. I could. Maybe. How many of these can fit on a belt? Materials per second. Oh. Duh, clearly. Actually, no, this isn't powered. Fuck. Oh, shit. This isn't powered. Oh, fuck. This might not even be reflective of how fast this can actually go. Okay, hold on. So, if I just
sensor, which is literally just a photoresistor I put inside a coffee cup to detect changes of brightness in its environment. So this
Do
is
it like
smart
that.
laser
Does that change it? No, it doesn't.
no matter what angle the beam
Shit.
is, the light gets dispersed, bounces around inside the cup, and the photoresistor picks it up. And when it does detect a big spike in light, it knows a laser beam's hitting it, and you can activate just about anything, like a little light or a baby file. So in closing, this is your high-powered laser, and that is how this is happening. With the triggering system figured out, I know exactly how I'm gonna film.
All right, well, I think all my numbers are thrown off now. Let's fucking see. Oh, God.
The boys is really gorgeous.
I mean,
We can just do a really
do I want to attach this to the grid? Okay, you know what? I am going to,
wearable blood explosion. So I'm testing that out now.
Um,
I don't know how much pressure is in the little CO2 tanks. It could be like 40 psi, 50 psi, and that's a little dangerous. So
I'm going to turn off my personal roboport.
100 psi of pressure. Who knew? Not me. I put all of the stuff into this bag. I'm gonna try it on the actual body now. I'm wearing the dumb little sensor on my chest. That's how it's gonna be for the actual like Amazon meme. I'm just gonna shoot the thing. Okay. Oh my fucking god! So we got the blood squibs done and the baby built. Did I ever show you how the baby works? To activate laser baby, simply shake it as though you would a normal child. I received an email telling me that I need to inform you not to shake children. Here it is up on the screen. Oh wait, sorry, that's the definition of sarcasm. Let me give me 1 second. Oh, there it is.
Let's
Yes,
just
do
copy
not
that
shake a child.
and
The accelerometer in its
paste,
and have a small
paste,
feature to indicate that it's
because,
working. And with all that
yeah.
out of the way, the only thing left to do is to film that final scene. Or more specifically, Michael uses his baby laser to mow down a series of henchmen, all on a mission to make it to his couch to watch The Boys Season 2. You know what, Amazon? Fine.
Oop. I want them to be able to actually have the correct robotic request. Even if I'm gonna wind up tearing apart a lot of this, let's see just how bad my ratios were because of the fact that that was completely fucked over by me not having it powered. I think the word you were looking for is tired. Yeah, there you go. Mentally exhausted, tired, that sort of thing. Which, yeah, get to the point of the night where, like, my Adderall's worn off, my brain is just tired because it's late, and I've also just mentally exhausted myself for 3 hours, just constantly trying to, well, not keep my energy up above that much normal. Like, usually I can be somewhere between chilled and between excited, and I can just have genuine excitement for what I'm doing anyway, so, like, it's a whatever situation. But, yeah. Can you watch on Steam? Watch on stream, you mean? I don't know.
Looks like today's the day you die, Eddie. The second most important day of your life.
What's the first?
September 4th, when The Boys Season 2 premieres on Amazon.
I need to drink more water. I don't think I've drank enough today. Honestly. Okay, so.
Didn't I fucking kill you guys?
Alright, so.
That is the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and thank you to Amazon and its marketing team. I know I memed on them.
I will need to grab or craft another lab real fast. Oh, do I not have enough modules? No? No? Okay. Alt X, not Alt X. Alt X, not Control X, that's what I was pressing. Okay, so the rate of materials per second is 0.467. Materials per minute is 28. That's actually quite a lot more. Okay, but on materials per second, how many, like, if I find my calculator, I think that still allows me to have like 9 per row, if strictly necessary or whatever. But 1,000 divided by materials per minute, 28. This is actually an even 28. Okay. That would be 35.714 yada yada yada. Okay, so round that up to 36, and I have 9 times 4. Okay.
We put it in our cars, we put it in our factories, and now
That would equate to...
this is the port of one of those cold countries.
If I wanted to do 40, I could do 8 rows of 5. I want to have a nice even number of these so that I can like equally balance them. I can have a good way of like loading them and such, because like Factorio trains are kind of strange. I mean, I could do 161s, I guess, because 36 is 6 times 6. So I could do columns of 6. That would easily be feedable by yellow belts. I could keep the yellow belt build. So instead of the ridiculous number that I have, which is honestly like way more than what I have here. Like, how many do I have over there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. How many do I have? How many rows do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 8. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, 18. 18 times 8. That is a ludicrous number. Clearly, that is way too much. I only need 36. That actually helps quite a lot. Do you have any fetishes? Do you want to know? Lettuce, aren't you a literal child?
Fucking electric chair, fucking done. Control it wirelessly over the network from anywhere. Because I programmed a web server onto it, which I did over on my Twitch channel, which is where I go when I get tired of reading your shitty robot ideas. Now I can read shitty robot
All right,
ideas
well,
live.
I can do 36 pretty easily, actually.
With the chair completed, the only thing left to do is to create the perfect training software for our Where's Waldo players. This is one of those eye trackers that streamers use when they're trying not to look at ass or titties on the internet.
All right.
We can detect exactly where a test subject's eyes are looking anywhere on the screen. So we can combine that with the software I wrote, which prompts you with a random Where's Waldo puzzle and test to see if you can find Waldo within 60 seconds. If you can, great. If you can't, welcome to my Where's Waldo testing room. Our state-of-the-art equipment ensures you're going to improve at the game.
Walking in and looking at the chair, I'm already just like, fucking, what the fuck?
Sit down in my Where's Waldo
Okay,
training
so
Are those tasers?
Sit down in my...
Shit, this looks like an electric chair, Michael.
Keep your hands on the training taser pads. You're gonna put your Where's Waldo gaming headset on. It's a little
need to plug this back in.
This isn't open enough?
That is really cool.
It's really cool, right? You'll notice the calm, relaxing music that makes it a little easier. Now there's gonna be a small audio cue where it
Nope.
tells you...
Um,
Well, it tells you that you're running out of time. So you're gonna want to find Where's Waldo...
Oh my god, I can't hear you. What the fuck is going on?
Since I literally just need 36, I can do 6 by 6, and that's pretty good, I think.
If music isn't helping,
That does save me a lot on materials. I'll have a lot of excess labs, but that... like, just in chess, but that doesn't matter to me. It's the power of beacons, baby! Oop. I do. Mine is ripping leaves off of lettuce and licking the moisture off them. Wasn't it like the last stream or the stream before that we talked or at least I talked about set and the whole latex-like substance that leaves have, and like the relation that Egyptians had with lettuce, and they thought that lettuce were plant related to fertility because of that latex-like substance, because of the fact that they thought it was comparable to semen or something. Because I'm pretty sure that's something I mentioned.
What's the video about? I think it's like
Oop.
humans are better than robots or something. I just wanted to electrocute people. Thank you for watching the video. It's been a while since I've uploaded. I've been
Shit.
playing Minecraft. Anyway, if you like it, like it. If you didn't like it,
Keep accidentally destroying things.
Twitch now. It's mostly just hanging out, video games.
My construction
Sometimes I
is
do tech stuff,
both
but it's fucking
too fast for my own good and not fast enough. It needs to go faster. More faster. I am that kind of person. I am mildly impatient. And by mildly I mean particularly at times. But you know, it's no big deal.
Let's say you want to buy a chair that for whatever reason doesn't electrocute you. Well, you can just shop normally for a chair
Just
and then at checkout you hit
look at all the robots and nanobots go. It's powerful.
and you did nothing.
I probably need to build more construction nanobots, but
In fact, the people using my
you
link
know.
have already saved over $400,000 or so.
Oof, I'm running out of power on my suit.
Michael, what do you use it for? Good question, honey advertising team. I've answered that question 6 times already. I use it for really cheap Chinese electronic sites like Banggood, AliExpress, the other one that I can't pronounce, but it works anywhere. I think they're like
Yikes, I really need to... Maybe I need another portable fusion reactor.
1,000 sites that it works on.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
That one. I just install it on my web browser, forget about it until I check out, and then save money randomly here and there. Honey is free to use.
How much... This seems to use... And... I don't think that's a lot. Yeah, because it seems like my personal roboport really doesn't want to work right now. The good thing about the nanobots, they don't actually require power. The robots, however, of course, do. They require power in order to be deployed.
You guys really have a lot of suggestions for machines and robots I should build, and that's super cool, except they all are fucking terrible. You know, I've never done a user-suggested robot, and I thought you guys would get the hint. You know, a little subtlety to it, but you guys keep pumping them out one after the other. Shitty ideas in my goddamn comment section. Let's see. Ooh, make a robot that shoots chicken nuggets. That's very interesting. Let me just save that. Oh, I dragged it into the trash can. Oopsie doopsie. You should make a robot that jerks you off. Can you think of how funny that would be? You make me angry. You should build a robot that just jiggles a mouse back and forth so my computer doesn't go to sleep.
Okay.
A Roomba that swears and screams when it bumps into things.
So...
Whenever you turn on your car, it says, hello, ooh.
Actually, now that I think about it...
I've made literally
Oh,
every
wait,
single
never mind.
video
If
on
it's still just like, what was it, 0.4 per second?
but I'm not
Or
gonna say any
0.5?
of this without backing it up.
That times 12 is still only like 6.
Ideas to show you, not in a mean
Or
way,
how much
not
was
in
it
a
per second,
bullying kind of way, or
actually?
an angry kind of way, that your ideas are bad and you're wrong. And I'm gonna believe it. Alright, let's start it off. With this, a
It was
workbench.
28
Every
per
10
minute.
it knocks off everything you're
So yeah,
working
it was
on to the
0.4
floor.
something per
It's not
second.
great, it's not
Yeah,
it's not,
right.
it's, you know, fuck it.
Just making sure that the belts could handle that.
I don't give a fuck. We got this. We got this part. We
Alright.
got 2 parts together.
My belt mayhem. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting.
My brown ass, Will.
If I do 1/6 trains. Actually, do I need 1/6 trains?
We're not gonna watch it print. Think it'll take like 5
Well, yeah, I'll do 1/6. The main reason is that way I don't have trains going constantly. They have a large buffer. They will take a long time to unload. It helps to keep everything nice and efficient. So yeah, all right. Now, the power of the reverse mega base system. Why is it doing that? It's only 5 minutes 45 seconds. Huh? I don't know.
Let's see what this user suggested robot looks like in action. I'm just gonna tighten the screws on this thing until
That just sounds strange.
Oh, gee, oh no.
Maybe there are multiple videos like that, but the one that you're requesting, or like one of them, is long, so it's finding the longest one suggested by YouTube.
Thank you very much for your suggestion. Oh, it's gonna break. It wasn't all bad. It had some interesting
Because that one might just be the first one suggested by YouTube.
electronics.
YouTube does at times like long videos.
Shit idea 0 out of 10. We're just gonna keep going until my brain hemorrhages. You should make a hot glue gun that actually shoots hot glue. Ding ding.
Weirdly, the algorithm is,
Of a shitty idea. You know how
well, the algorithm is
hot glue is?
never transparent or clear or understandable.
It's like it's impossible. And it needs. This video is bad for my health. This thing looks cool. It sucks ass. It doesn't
Nope,
shoot
that's
hot
not
glue
the grass that I'm
anywhere.
looking for.
Dribbled
Nope,
out
that's
the
landfill. That's
65
grass too. This is
PSI
grass. This is the...
pressure because hot glue is thick. But you asked for it, so I built it. The base of this thing is just a normal CO2 BB gun that I appropriated from William Osment. I'm pumping it with 60 psi, 70 psi, 80 psi, really whatever I'm feeling amount of psi. So then the pressure feeds into this industrial grade hot glue gun heating element, which is where you load in your hot glue. Finally, we have this 3D printed support structure which fixes the pressure chamber.
All right.
I'm having a stroke.
So much grass. Look, just so much.
Goddamn boring. You would not fucking believe
I can make even more.
that when all of this is said and done, I didn't post those comments. This is your fault. All right, we're all set up.
Honestly, I should have this being made back at the base so that I can pretty everything up at the end. After I do like all my landfill, I can have options between the different types of grass, like 1 through 4.
Shoots hot glue. This part would go here.
No, I'm gonna do that right now.
Think you're due for a little more hot glue up there?
Oop.
Yeah. Thinking a little bit more on the supporting beam.
I wasn't sure where I was headed.
Yes, very nice. Yeah, get that on there. This is fucking stupid. It's not my fault. I didn't leave the comment. This is your fault. Give me one. Give me just one decent idea that's not terrible for a robot. I hate every single one of you. Now I gotta do the measurements and 3D modeling for absolutely every single part of this goddamn robot. Now after 5 hours it's printed out and I'm assembling it all together, except I fucked the gearbox and now the motor's really messed up. Hey Michael, fuck you too. Now the wiring, it's only taking 5 volts, so it's not actually that hard. And then there's the coating, which it takes a button press and then dumps the goddamn water. Fuck this whole. Hope you caught all that. We got everything set up. I'm just gonna put the glass of water on the robot, and we're gonna trigger things with this. I made it out of a Cinnamon Toast Crunch box and some electronics. So if you turn the key, it arms the thing, and I hope you guys are ready to see some sparks. Oh wait, there weren't any sparks, because it only runs on 5 volts, and that's not a lot of electricity, so the only thing that happens is it fries all the electronics on board. So these guys, I can't use any of this anymore. Especially this
Grass. Grass 2. Grass 3. And grass 4. For whatever mood floats my boat at the moment.
It's that now I know absolutely for sure.
Passive provider chests.
A robot idea in my comments ever again, or I'll ban you from the channel. To keep this channel from being a live int and to
Let's stack up to... Let's go with 4 in each of these given chests, and then I'll buffer the rest.
Arduino is what I use for the
Back at
robotics
the
on
base.
Terrible simple projects, but it can be used for some really cool stuff too. So if you want to get started with programming, mess around with electronics, this is a great place to start. You could be learning 3D modeling at the same time you're learning web design, at the same time you're learning fucking watercoloring. It doesn't matter. You can take as many as you want with their premium membership that starts at only about $10 a month. But ding, 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 the first 1,000 people to click the link in the description get 2 months of premium access absolutely free. So if you're interested, definitely check it out.
All right.
Hey, we got a bunch of new subscribers.
Oh wow, this is actually like having problems?
More people sending me their shitty robot ideas that I have to publicly shame you for. Last time I created robot ideas,
this
and I
isn't
actually
fully
built them.
covered.
Not because they were good, but because they were so excruciatingly bad that I wanted to show you they were bad and cyberbully you so hard that no one else would ever want to post a robot idea on my video again. Maybe this was not clear to some of you because you posted 40,000 robot ideas on that video. Let's take a look at some of them. Make a door that moans when you open it. See, I get it. It's funny because it moans. You deserve the death sentence. Donkey83 says, build a robot that tases you every time your heart beats. Just because you put a taser on something doesn't make it an interesting robot. It's like, except for like when I do, then it's like super.
Yeah, whatever.
Sick and cool and awesome. And sick. Challenger Scam says, build a robot that wakes you up. If
There, now there's no dead spot there.
That is a fucking alarm clock.
We're on port networks.
Build
All right.
a desk that tases you every few seconds. And see, it's funny because it has a taser.
That isn't vid. You're going to have to actually watch it. Oh god. Oh really?
So the first step in building a tasing desk is obviously the taser. This is just like a cheap one I got kind of off of Amazon. Ah, fuck! Oh, how could I have forgotten? I already built a taser.
Okay.
Do you also hate being able to put your hands or any other part of your body near your desk? Boy, if I got the thing for you, it's Taser Desk. The Taser Desk sleek aluminum design makes it the perfect addition to any
Actually,
home or apartment. The design is so discreet you won't even notice the electronics that make Taser Desk work, including a microcontroller, relays, and you guessed it, 13 tasers, hot glued to each other. I don't know how I got here. Please fucking send help. Just look at how much this customer liked it. Hey Fed, you want to help me test out something? Just come upstairs now? Come upstairs? No, come upstairs. It's something a subscriber
there we go.
to me, so I just, like,
And then I'm gonna make 2 of these.
No, dude, no, what the fuck?
just have a seat. No, please.
Grass.
No,
1, 2, 3.
This is a new type of desk designed to
Grass
help you
2. 1, 2, 3.
Gonna give you like a book. Just put your arms on it. So just put your
Grass
arms on it.
3.
It's
1,
fine,
2,
right?
3.
See how it's fine? Nothing's happening yet.
And grass 4. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now it'll just casually save 10,000 grass into it of those various types. I do believe this one buffer chest should be enough to be able to actually store it all. So I don't necessarily know if that one's necessary, but you know.
Really interesting.
Yeah.
I'm trying real hard. To make this an interesting convention. It's just not gonna fly. I'm at the end of my fucking wit here. If I ever see fucking comments, I swear to God,
The thing with this is it's a painting thing basically, and
get your taser desk for 3
all of the landfill that I use that I want to cover with the grass needs to be
Congafoam says
covered just the same. Like, shit, I'm actually gonna need quite a lot.
hey guys, what's up? Hey, could I borrow that? Thank you. Are you using this? No? Okay, cool. Are you using that? Thank you.
We got chair, we got two, we got pipe.
I'm gonna make it 20,000 a
We got
piece.
Chinese piston big enough to kill me if I'm not careful with them.
I am Iron Man.
That's quite
What the
a lot,
chair, piston,
but
neck, use caveman brain to bend metal.
it'll be built up over time, you know?
Bending the metal into place. That's just the beginning.
Lots and lots and lots of stuff.
Ah, I see. Cheers, chop, grind, bend. Congratulations. You need to do all that shit 3 more times or it won't work. Thank you, Congaphone, you shitty
I was just
fucking
running
evil
my hand to my hair and I just realized I haven't even done my hair and my hair feels like it's in knots. This is the problem of having slightly longer hair. Like, it naturally dries and you don't comb or brush it, and then it just develops knots wherever it wants.
What you should be worried about is
Like, okay.
someone sits on the chair. I was thinking a weight sensor
That's a thing I have to remember I have to deal with now.
So now I'm kind of freaking out.
How long is my hair? Like,
But while I was spurging out, I was fucking with this package of mints, and I realized that if you apply pressure, the two sides touch, but if you take it away, they return to their original shape, kind of like a bud. So if we just added electrical contact
5 inches on top? 4 or 5 inches?
someone
Yeah.
sitting on the chair. Now, obviously, this is too small. We need a much larger quantity of plastic. Oh, high plastic.
Doing the
High
sort of
plastic trash can
queer
here.
coif
Oh,
style.
pressure
I don't even do my hair all the time though, so most of the time it's just a side swipe. With like a slight roll type shape, because some of the stuff up front goes a little bit up in on top of the stuff that gets switched over. If you saw it, you would know what it was. You would get everything that I'm saying, maybe. Or not. But anyways. Silky short hair. Good for you. My hair is extremely thin. Like, my hair has always been exceedingly thin. Like, the individual strands. I have a lot of hair. The hairs themselves are pretty thin. Like, they aren't fragilely thin, though. They are, like, reasonably strong. So, I guess that's good for me for now. And it doesn't seem like I've inherited too strongly my dad's hair genetics, because I haven't already started losing hair, so that's good.
Close your eyes. Walk with me. Walk with me. It's my new invention.
I will grab all the grass, though. Out of there. Alright. But I have noticed that I am basically to the point of starting to have grays, because that's something that my mom developed in her late teens and early 20s. By the time she was in her late 20s, like, every inch of hair on her head had to have been dyed. So that's also something to look forward to. Not, but you know.
Really good, really awesome robot ideas in my fucking comment section. Come here, come take a look at it. Here's the Python code that controls my. Let's test it out by tweeting something like, oh, I don't know.
I do believe that that is actually covering all of the beacons on the end. Yes, indeed. So I don't need an extra row of beacons over there. Hooray! Or beacon. Substations. That's what I'm thinking. Substations. Oh yes, the words that sounds like slurs. That one's music, at least. Some requests are technically supposed to be for songs, but you know. Where are the songs? Just the engineer looking back and forth like, where are the songs? Yeah. Anyways. I need to drink more water.
Oh no, there it goes in the idea shredder. That is such a shame. Remember to like and subscribe and comment something that isn't a shitty robot idea on my video.
That's the grass too.
Have you ever wanted to buy a bunch of cheap Chinese?
Where was I even using that?
Well, today's sponsor, Honey, can help you out. For those of you who don't know, Honey is a free online shop.
Where was I using that? Down here?
Promo code and applies them to your cart when you're shopping online. I personally use Honey the most
maybe?
when shopping for cheap Chinese electronics on sites like AliExpress or Banggood. But let's say you're, I don't know, shopping for a paper shredder to shred the ideas of your work.
Possibly?
All you have to do
That
is
might have been
shop
where I
online,
intended to
check
use
out,
it.
click this little button that says apply coupons.
Oh, this is where I had been using it. Right there.
Save $30 without
Yeah, because this is like that texture. Like all the decoratives and stuff are on top of it. Plus the mixture of other grass types, but like just making this part seamlessly that, I mean, it would kind of blend in, but you know. Yeah.
It's just like I don't have to put anything in and I get something out of it. It's free to use and installation just takes 2 clicks. Like you get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/reads. That's joinhoney.com.
Yeah. Gonna need a lot more of that. I mean, I don't necessarily need to turn it all into grass, but I would like to. So, anyways. Alrighty. Let's do some train building.
Usually I'd say something here like, I used to love laser tag as a kid, but now it's gotten boring, and we gotta make it
Do I also have a rocket launcher? I don't have any rockets though, so.
My target is offline TV, a gullible group of content creators who I've recently befriended through lies and deceit.
Can I make cluster grenades? No, those use explosives, so I just have to use normal grenades. Yeah, let's,
Doesn't that sound fun? Are you on board? Let me electrocute. To lure them in, I have to make it seem like natural. Build the best, make it seem fun, make a game out. Make it seem like I'm not feeding my sick addiction to phasing you. When you normally get shot in laser tag, the only thing that happens is the chest piece vibrates, which is very disappointing because it's not inflicting pain on other human beings. So we have to make this a little more interactive. And by that, I mean, first we should make
oh god, the behemoths.
We're in laser tag. Open it up. Look at that thing. It's a little motor that vibrates every time you get shot. That's neat. Fuck that motor. I hate it. It's dumb and stupid, and I don't want it anymore. Let's replace it with an Arduino that can trigger a taser every time it gets shot. Then just add some support electronics and...
Oh god, I'm almost dead. I didn't even realize how low on health I was. I just thought of my shields. Shit. God, the behemoths, I hate them. Oh god.
So you can see all the like deception. Once again, the device is fine, but it's a joke.
Ah.
It's a small explosive charge. Now we can observe the difference between this vest and the normal one. Oh my fucking god! The difference is that it hurts people. This is the this is perfect for inflicting as much pain on offline TV as possible. You may have noticed this is not the most portable setup, so I took the liberty to laser cut.
What is this bastard, explosion resistant or something?
I own a laser. Also, I don't know how to use it.
Oh god. Don't back up into cliffs. Definitely do not back up into cliffs.
Battery for power. It'll be a lot easier to trick offline TV with this user-friendly version. But first, I have to test it on someone. Hey, bud! This is my friend Lily Pichu. You might know her for voicing the Roomba. And absolutely
Oh my god, this is taking so long to fucking kill them! Oh my god! Behemoths are literally behemoths, they are like living tanks! Ah, thank goodness. Ay, ay, ay.
See, they don't look too much like suicide bomber vests.
Okay. Let's make a few train stops, shall we?
Pull the trigger. I need to test it, Lily. Shoot yourself. Just pull the trigger, buddy.
Lily's use of fraud and deception was impressive, but I still turned her taser up to max power for wronging me.
Michael, it's actually working really well.
Hey, bud, this is science.
I don't have the iron necessary.
Bud, come back, come on,
Okay.
come on, wait. I would call that a successful test. Hey guys, nice new house. Remember me, guys? You remember me, buddies?
I'm gonna need several of these. I'm gonna need to make more locomotives. I'm gonna... Ay, ay, ay. Alright, so...
It's just like more. It's laser tag vests. You know the laser tag vests, right? So you need to where each of you gets your very own laser tag.
Not sure if what I want to request is allowed to be requested. Oh god, what do you want to request?
This is where I would put it, but this is not. So each of you take...
Okay, if it's questionable, probably don't. Alright, I'll just start with red science. Ah, crap. Right. I'm not on the experimental branch, so I can't add the nice little icons. Yeah.
Oh, you know what's a great way to pick people? Have it all together.
Red science. Drop off.
3, 2, 1. Really didn't get picked.
Ooh, excuse me.
To the red team.
We're playing capture the flag. The two teams
Alright.
start on opposing sides, and each has a flag. If you're able to get the enemy team's flag back to your side, about the rules or what we're playing. You just want to see people get tased, don't you?
Actually, hold on. Control C and This is not going to be red science drop-off. This will be green science drop-off. And it won't be red, it will be green. Not even the fully green, it will be 150? Yeah, this green is pretty reflective of the green in game. Yeah. 21 songs every gay person knows. Why don't you just request a 21 songs? Just progressively with time request 21 songs. Oh, I can't place a ghost version of the locomotive.
Yo, Fed, you're on the red team. That's why I couldn't hit you.
Trains.
Invincible the whole time. If the team loses, then the team captain would get executed by the firing squad. I don't think I told Toast that, but it's okay. Is it cool like that? I just made it up now.
Yeah. So yeah, how about I do 3 types of science from the top, 3 types up from the bottom? Or do I want to have them all stack up this way and then come down through here? I think they'll have enough space to be able to do that, yeah. I'll just stack them all up vertically. Just gotta make sure that I can landfill that much. Because landfill is something you can use very, very quickly. I mean, I should have enough landfill. Should being the key word. It is disconcerting seeing it run out in your hand, but then having to remember the amount that you actually have, like, shown in your hotbar is the actual amount you have in your inventory, not just the stack you're holding on to that gets refilled once it runs out.
I actually bought a pair before they even offered to sponsor me because my wired earbuds were really getting in the way of working. I wasn't the entire time I was soldering these pieces of shit together, which actually took forever, but it wasn't an issue for these new E25s, which have a 6-hour battery life and awesome sound quality. I was worried about them falling out and getting lost, but with all the fit options they give you, I've never had that problem. They're actually really cool.
Let's blow up some cliffs.
This is actually my first pair of wireless earbuds, and it's honestly so much more convenient to not have to deal with wires getting tangled up and moving around and working. So if you're interested in the convenience of low-cost, high-quality wireless earbuds, click the link in the description to get 15% off your order. Thank you again to Raycon for sponsoring the video. As you may have noticed, I don't make a lot of videos because I'm a piece of shit. So sponsors like Raycon really help the channel keep going. We go a long way. That's all I was going to say. Thank you. That's the end of the video.
Mm-hmm. I'm probably gonna need to get rid of this spider's nest at some point. But yeah, I just filled in the rest of this lake. Hooray! Oh, I love that. Okay, so I am going to select new contents. Don't do train stop names, but and don't bother with tiles, but do the entities and trains. Yeah.
So I know you guys have a couple of questions, right? You know, Michael, what the fuck was that? I don't have a brain. So I can't
1,
read the
2,
title.
3, 4,
And I have
5,
you gone to
6,
seek psychiatric
7.
help. Well, don't worry, we're
1,
gonna
2,
arrive
3,
at that in a
4.
second. And we've all been
1,
there,
2,
right? You get
3,
sleepy
4,
from time to
5,
time. You
6,
spend a long
7.
day at work, you stayed up all night doing homework. You have depression.
1,
You
2,
have teachers
3,
out.
4,
And a lot of
5.
people, myself included, turn to energy drinks to get
2,
ourselves through the
3,
day.
4,
But sometimes
5,
you get
6,
really
7.
tired and you start to fall asleep. And an asleep person can't drink energy drinks, right? So then you get fired from your job or you flunk out of
7?
school. And then what? You're gonna end up having to do YouTube for money.
Yeah, that's 5. All right.
You don't need to worry about any of that.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You're never gonna need another one. In fact, I'm gonna call it the final
right.
solution. Oh God, I cannot call
So
it
that's
that.
green.
Well, at any rate, let me introduce you to Squirt Boy 9000.
And then this will be
Squirt Boy 9000 is the final solution to all of your sleep deprivation problems.
blue
It's got all the premium
science.
features
Drop
that you
off.
want. It's got the jagged edges. It's got the exposed
It's
100%
gonna be
wire
blue.
terminals.
It's gonna be a
got
light
liquid
blue.
stored next to the electricity. But Michael, I hear you ask, how does this affront to humanity?
Yeah, that's a pretty good blue for the blue science. All right, and then this will be purple science.
Well, you're not wrong, but it actually works. Okay, works is a strong word.
Purple science. Drop off.
Me, Michael has to do that. Me, Michael, why is it made out of a Tide Pods container? You're just the nosiest little shit today, aren't you? Alright,
Do I want it slightly less red? Yep, that's good. Version of the purple. Then yellow science. Drop off.
Gonna constantly track your face anywhere you are. Hey, but Michael, why'd you build it out of a Tide Pods container? Isn't that kind of a dead meme?
I still make Harambe jokes daily. Ask me if I care if it's
Yeah, bright, vibrant yellow. And then just turn all the colors up all the way, and it's white. And that'll be space science. Drop off. Space science is the one weird science. Space and military, I guess. Those are the two that I don't just call by their colors, because why not?
All the code in Java is because it runs just a little bit.
So that means I need quite a few more of these e-locomotive 2s.
But for now, let's talk about this monstrosity.
How many more? That would be 10 more? Yeah, and then tons more cargo wagons. I'm gonna need a lot of cargo wagons. Logistics. Do I want to get those logistically requested? Maybe? I'm definitely going to want to pre-craft a lot of the stuff that I need for things, though. These do only require 20 iron plate, though. Like, really, I should be able to easily craft that many cargo wagons, but all right.
And also shoot it for the first time. I have never actually shot it before, and I have no idea how it's gonna work. Just gotta plug in a few wires. Don't worry about these two. I'll worry about these two.
Servo signal, webcam signal.
I'm just filling out all this because I see on the map a bunch of black spots
Okay, so first
that are just undiscovered territory,
without energy drink, because I kind of want to go through how things work.
and I'd like to have all my territory discovered, please.
I got my software view in one of these corners. Let me just show you guys how things work. So the idea
All right.
is you put this on your desk wherever you are. If
Now, how many of these have built up? Just one. Okay.
if your eyes
I need more electric engines. Alrighty.
It's gonna put a green rectangle wherever.
Do I need more?
So you're gonna see a few false positives. That's because I had to
Honestly,
build my
probably.
own closed eye classifier. It wasn't just available, so it's not insanely good, but it gets the job done. So you see it detecting. Oh, so if it detects closed eye for long enough amount of time, it switches over to facial recognition track. And then it actuates the turret. So the turret's actually following me. So it's a lot faster.
Here we go. 41. Oh, this also needs electric engine units. Like, shitloads of electric engine units. Is this enough for this? Like, Alt X does the rate calculation.
Oh, look at that.
This
Hot glue
does
glue.
0.75 per
If
second.
You can see why I rewrote the code base in Java. It's because it's way faster than the laser robot I did about a year ago in C#.
Okay.
But a laser isn't gonna help you stay up.
Yeah.
Dangerous
I
routes
think that's what I
and
determined was
so now
necessary
that
because
works, let's try this brand
normal
new
crafting machines have the speed of 0.75 and
The only experience I have
yeah, you get 2 per, so this should be enough for that, but
as you
I
put the
need
concrete
more.
machine together. So I don't know how much pressure to use. I don't know what to do. So we're gonna try water at first, just as a test. Okay, let's turn it up to 60, 40. I have no idea what these numbers mean. I don't have a reference. Let's go with 40, because that's probably how many years I'm gonna live if I drink this much energy drink. When refilling the energy drink on your Squirtboy 9000, don't forget not to touch the exposed wire terminals, because of the whole, instant death thing. Unless, yeah. Don't gotta go to work anymore. So you gotta unscrew this. Probably gonna fast forward this, no one's gonna see it. That's what the inside looks like. Then you're gonna take your energy drink, or in our test case, we're using water, and you're just gonna refill the tank until it's full. Don't forget not to spill any of the liquid on the exposed 120 volt wire terminals, because the instant death thing. And caps back on. And you're ready to go. Okay, so I'm gonna simulate being asleep at my desk. I hope it's detecting that, because I can't.
Yeah, that was already carted away. Alright, nice. I was like, have I gotten rid of that through logistic requests? And the answer is yes. Yes, indeed.
Okay, so two things. One, that may have been a little too much pressure. And two, we know it works, so we can test out energy drinks. Today's meme cocktail is 1 part fizzy poison drink, 2 parts compressed air, and add self-loathing to taste.
I'm gonna need that going into probably a passive provider chest. Here we go.
Until this very second. Isn't that incredible what the human mind can block out? Okay, so
This will just cap at 1.
but it'll definitely be in one of the corners. And I'm just gonna do one eye for this one because I want to be able to.
Why did I do this as all undergrounds? I don't need that to be undergrounds. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, whatever.
I hope you had fun watching this video. I sure had fun.
There we go.
It's still on. Don't forget.
This should still be enough, I think.
Genocide on that subscribe button because I got plenty of
Should.
stuff like this coming up in the future.
If
Also,
it's
you may
not,
notice
I will
that
be
the
surprised.
quality on this video is like mildly better than on my previous ones. That's because I was able to afford a camera because of a bunch of support from my patrons on Patreon. So if you like the content on this channel, maybe consider going over and supporting it. Or don't.
What the hell even are these
Worst idea of all.
stupidly long videos? They're 9 minutes. Like, they are reliably 9.5 minutes long. Oh my god, now a screen powered microwave that's 8 minutes long. I'm sorry, Lettuce, but that is just so goddamn long. Oh. Oh, what's up with the lube? No, has it just been used up?
Whenever it hears its name, that's so freaking funny and silly and quirky. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. A robot that says bad robot ideas every 5 minutes. Why would I need that when I have you? Haha. A robot that tases people's legs when you take a picture so that you're the
Just give it one speed module, it should be a little bit faster.
microwave that only turns on when you scream at it. How would I? Why would I ever make it? I would never in a million years fucking make it.
These are all doing pretty well. There is a large amount of heavy oil. This pipe of light oil is pretty solidly full as well. Where is that even going?
It's a piece of shit. It is a piece of shit. I got everyone's favorite food, tin foil. Oh my fucking god. It's not super complicated.
Enabled if the fluid system is over 20,000.
Feeding into an Arduino, which is running a bunch of nerd code.
Or not the fluid system, the fluid storage is over 20,000.
Emulate the button presses for start and stop on what used to be the microwave keypad. I made it. Your idea sucked. Haha. Video's over, right? Wrong. Because I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna
I mean,
say,
I guess
you didn't let anyone else
it is a good thing that this has built up and actually like started to consume. So yeah. All right, I guess that's why the heavy oil's backed up a little bit. Do I have heavy oil in tanks? Yes, I do. If heavy oil gets backed up to a certain point, maybe I should have a chemical plant producing solid fuel out of that.
Okay, but you didn't see the sign yet.
Do you feel better?
Maybe. But I'm not really having oil problems anymore, which is nice. All right, so
Very not suspicious. We don't know him.
oh, those are supposed to be electric engines. Yeah, no.
We got Hot Pockets, we got Eggo Waffles, we got Tostino's Pizza Bites, we got Bagel Bites, we got plates, we got Pop-Tarts. How are they gonna kick us out? Very easily is the answer.
Let's get a requester chest in
Oh, hey, how's it going?
for electric engines. Sure, 10.
We need to leave. Apparently, Target hates free food and charity. And
Oh, that's just barely out of range, too.
we just need a place with a lot of people that we can't get kicked out of. So we're going to the park. We're just trying to give away some free food. I'm just trying to do a good thing for like the people of the community. You know what? And like I'm trying to make your shitty idea come to life so that I can show you that other people think your idea is bad. Mostly because I tell them to say that, but what are you gonna do? It's my video. And to know conclusively that the idea is shit, I'm gonna show it to every demographic of person I can find, starting with young people. Nice to meet you. What would you like from our fine selection of amenities?
Nice to meet you.
Popcorn? Absolutely. How is your lung capacity? Oh my god, that's what popcorn looks inside? That's awful. A little nugget of popcorn for you.
There's 4. This is going exceedingly slow. How many does this need per? 10. Oof.
I interest you in a single
Let's just speed that up, maybe.
is terrible and you should feel bad about yourself.
Like, reasonably speaking, this is still gonna be pretty slow, but you know.
He hates your idea. That's a fool.
It'll at least produce
Fucking hate it and a big fat
not
zero for people who
so slow, it's like
can't really figure out their age. Hey, good sir.
a travesty.
Excuse me. Would you
Yes.
right? You need
And here's that, just producing. All right.
nice and warm?
Yes, it is actually.
Oh, this idea is so bad. Maybe people should stop leaving robot comments in your freaking comment section. I forgot to ask him to say another tally mark. We tried all
I was wondering why were they going towards the accumulators, but I believe that accumulators are needed for satellites. Yeah.
Excuse
Yeah,
me,
they are.
sir. Step right up. Enter it into my microwave machine. Now,
Hmm.
with the power
Alright.
of science, I give you
By the way, what's the power looking like? Looking pretty good.
Forgot to film you
I
saying the
don't
microwave
think
was
I'm having any problems at night.
Your idea is bad.
Accumulator charge is running
Thank you, you fucking
down,
So I only got like 4
but it's already 3 o'clock,
One said it was good, but
and
feel like enough.
do believe that.
Give him 100% talk at VidCon or something.
Yep, solar's coming back online already. And I think it's already starting to charge. Yep, it's already starting to charge. All right, yeah. I am plenty good on solar at the moment now. Hooray! Okie dokie. So, any more of these yet? No. I need 10, I think.
It has nothing to do with the fact
So.
that I told them to say that it was bad. They really think that. Well, this time I think I really hammered it home, and I'm confident that nobody will ever post a robot idea in my comments ever again. Sponsor time. YouTube demonetizes all my
Yes.
videos, so this is how
Yes,
the
I
channel
think I need
stays
10.
alive. Please send help. Today's sponsor is
Yeah,
NordVPN.
because
These fucking
I only was able to make one train and it takes 2 apiece, so.
online security without NordVPN.
Hooray, I need 5 more of these things. It's gonna take a while.
I don't know how I
But, anyways.
in case this wonderful
I can work on making sure that everything has radars
as a software developer,
over here.
I use NordVPN because I understand
Because there are a lot of areas that don't have radar.
kind of like me. The way it works is you just browse the internet normally, but behind the scenes, Nord is using military-grade encryption over 1,000 servers in over 60 different countries, all just to keep
That has radar now, so
You can go to
that's good.
NordVPN.com/microwave
Das ist
to
good.
get it on Windows, Mac,
Oh,
iOS,
yeah.
and Android. For the offer on this video, you can get a 3-year
Yeah.
plan with NordVPN for 75% off.
Sie hasst auf Holbein.
So if you want to start getting protected online today, go to nordvpn.com/michaelreeves. The link is in the description. And I think that's everything. Thanks for watching. The light is your privacy without NordVPN.
Alright. I think that's this little area up above covered. Hooray. Nice and easy. Now for me to impatiently go back over to the place down here where, surprise, surprise, no new ones have been made. Hooray!
Like I was saying, there's, God fucking damn. Hi, I'm Michael, and I get asked a lot of questions here on YouTube. Like, I can't tell if you're 12 or 34 years old. Not really a question, but, you know.
All
I
right.
also get asked all the time, what programming language should I start out with? First off, you're coming to me for help, so
I guess I can
starting bad right out of the
work
gate. I
on
always say this
the
is
rails without actually having all of the trains set up. I don't necessarily need to have the trains actually, you know, built in order for me to be able to build the system which the trains will travel on.
all modern programming languages are wildly powerful and they can do all kinds of shit. So just pick one and start learning it. And then they always say, they still don't believe me, is what I was trying to say, but it honestly does not matter which one you choose. And to prove that it doesn't matter, I want to do something really cool and complicated with a doo-doo programming language. So let's go right to the bottom of the barrel and use Scratch. Scratch is a child's programming language, and I'm not just saying that to be mean. It is literally a programming language built to teach kids the very basics of computer programming. And because of that, it's not designed to do anything complicated. You can pretty
Okay,
much
then.
do really dumb animations and make
Looks
super
like I didn't have that much iron.
website
How little iron am I
in
actually
your browser,
requesting?
and you're not even allowed to write
250.
code for it. You have to
Oh,
drag
yeah.
and drop
That'll
pre-written
explain
code
it.
blocks over here to make absolutely anything happen. So it's a language that is essentially a toy.
Yeah.
Absolute
I'll do it like
ridiculous
that.
Pain in the ass to try to do anything even remotely complicated.
Ugh.
So let's use it to fly a drone. This is a Parrot AR2 drone. It's verbose, it's reliable, and it's one of the cheapest drones I could find
All right,
on Amazon.
so,
And since I'm gonna crash it,
should I have these ones go down? I think I shall.
between Scratch and the drone. Thankfully, Scratch lets you build your own code blocks with JavaScript, which means you can establish a WebSocket relationship between those code blocks and a server running on your computer. That was a lot of very complicated words that I only understood about half of. So all that it's doing is taking Scratch commands and it's sending them to a server running on my computer, which is just piping those Scratch commands to the drone. Yeah, but Michael, actually that means I have to know JavaScript, right? So it's not actually Scratch.
fuck you. I'm trying to control a drone with
Uh-oh.
programming language here, okay? All the flight logic, all the user input data, and all of the application state is going to be managed by Scratch.
Alright, now everything has to be moved down one. Uh-oh, Control Z. Now it has to be put there.
Absolutely crucial step because I think it'd be really funny to have like.
Oh no, it didn't actually take all the train pieces.
Inside of a children's toy, because that would be funny. So let me show you how that looks. This is the full screen Scratch application for what I have so far. So if I go over and start it, you can actually see the gauges down here updating in real time. So if I go up and down, it'll change this little pitch gauge here, and it can go up and down. If I move left and right, it'll change this roll gauge here, depending on how far it moves. It'll do a combination of the two, and it all updates in real time. Okay, that was super boring, but just hang in there, guys. I promise. I swear to you.
I have to remember that it's actually in a blueprint.
Throughout the entire video. Okay, I gave Scratch the ability to fully control the drone, so
Let me go over to said blueprint, and how about I get rid of that?
And so I can go over here and I can start it up, and it should start to take off. And now I have full access to all range of motion of the drone. I can go forward and back, and I can go left and right, and I can go like up and down, and I can go other left and right. It's actually like surprisingly easy to control, especially considering how garbage Scratch is. It's definitely more intuitive than like the shitty phone app that it's written for. Only problem is I've never flown drones before, so I don't really. But Michael, I hear you ask, how are you ever able to make something so mediocre and boring? And like, I mean, I don't even know myself. It's crazy. I think you just got to get born like this. But for the first time in the history, we can use Scratch to make something more interesting. All you got to do is take those controls, jam them into a shitty Scratch game, and you
Nope.
Buddy Defender 2018 abridged. The manga. The goal of the game is to make it until the end, but every move you make in the game.
This is gonna be a mess.
It's more like make it to the end of the game without obliterating your drone. And if you get hit by a laser, you lose control of the drone temporarily. Okay. As you can see, there's also, where are they? Just avoiding the lasers. You have to keep in mind the drone and the game. Oh my fucking god. Oh, as you can see, there's these little like I was saying, there's god fucking damn. Why did I make it so goddamn hard? Oh, like I was saying, there's these red.
This doesn't have an odd This has an odd number size. Uh-oh. It doesn't line up. Oh no. Ay. Okay, I can have it be just one off. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You want to play a video game? You want to play a real video game?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, thanks, Will. Thank you. Thank you so much. You want to give that another try? Go ahead and give it another shot, okay? Just give it a nice, good college try, all right? Oh, yeah, don't the penis, so you lose control if the penis... so much bigger. Oh, that's the altitude. It's like it goes up in the air. Will, you want to be better at this fucking game?
All right.
All right, well, give it one more shot. Give me one more good shot, your best shot.
Yeah, everything's gonna be loops because everything is not front back. And if I'm gonna have more than one train, I can do it that way. Yeah. So closest to this will thus be red science, I guess? Or wait, hold on. If I'm gonna do it that way, there's gonna be probably some weird crossings in places, but that doesn't really matter too much, to me anyway, because... Oh my god, look at how big the behemoths are. Holy shit.
every time you shop on.
When they're just passive beside you, you can actually realize, one, yeah, they're gross. Two, holy shit, they're huge.
Click up here, add it to your browser. You're done. Personally, I use
I don't think about how big they are to explain how fucking tanky they are when they're trying to chase me down.
so now it's just super nice to rent.
That's not something on my mind.
Speaking of saving money, someone broke my drone, so we're gonna get a new one. But Michael, why do you need another drone? Does it have anything to do with this tweet you made about building a drone to kill babies? I don't know. You're just gonna have to wait and see. May as well get this one.
Ay, ay, ay. Anyways.
I'll add it to my cart. Now that I go to check out, Honey's gonna pop up and ask if I want to apply coupons. Now it's searching the internet for the best coupons possible on this purchase. And look at that, I saved $14 by doing no work whatsoever. Honestly, when a lot of people talk about Honey, they talk about how it's gonna save you massive amounts of money, which it can. But to me, the really cool part about Honey is how little work you have to put in.
Ah,
You go to
yes.
work, you do a lot of work, you get a lot of reward. You sit at home, sit on the couch, do nothing, get no reward. You install Honey, you do no work, but you get some reward. It's just like a really cool thing that you have to put in zero work and get something out of it. So if you're interested in just randomly saving money sometimes, Honey is completely free. You can go to the link down in the description or go to joinhoney.com/read. So big thanks to Honey for sponsoring this video.
All right. Those go up. These go down.
See you guys when I
Okay.
next upload in 5 years.
This is starting to not look like a circuit board, but that's okay. Yeah, I'll have to figure out exactly how I want to lay out everything down below. But, anyways. Let's try and hook all of this up, shall we? Okay, so. What I need to do is... do I want to do buffers or do I not?
Today, immediately after school, in the basement.
No, I don't need to do buffers. I absolutely do not need to do buffers. So this is actually something that I've seen some people do as a sort of, and by some people, I mean primarily just Nevos, who isn't the reason why I am doing my base build, like the order in which I'm doing it. But I mean really in terms of building out bases for Factorio Mega bases as smart logistical setup. Ooh, crap. I just realized I am going to need to actually not do it like that. I'm going to need to do something different. A lot of people tend to start at the center where your science is and then build outward. Just because that way you get a nice sort of whole view of where everything goes. Okay, so the main problem is that everything needs to go through the same side. That makes sense, right? Because there's only one side of loading, and if one of these is going on to one side and the other one is going on to the other side, this wagon will drain before this wagon, or vice versa, and then it'll be a while before they evenly drain, and the uneven draining can lead to some weird things. So, yeah. Excuse me. What I can do to try and circumvent that is just have it so that everything is evenly loaded and then evenly deployed. And if I do it like this, then sister, I want to rock. Oh my god. If I do it like this, then I can route this over the correct way. Actually, do I want to do it like that? Direction. Yes, this makes sure that they're both on the same side and then evenly taken out of by the splitter. Even if this side technically gets to the splitter first, it's not going to matter too much once it actually backs up, because it will back up. All right. Oh, hey, I can just do it on that level for all of them. All right. Control V. The fuck? Angry German kid. Someone who's having... What just happened? You just completely reorganized your setup and then... I don't even know what. Oop. Yeah, that's not what I'm meaning to do. I'm meaning to press X, not Z. But I'm continually just pressing Z. Is someone having problems? And now someone's starting to go insane. I'm bored of that. Okay. This is a lot of belts. I was thinking that I was going to need more space and I was going to do balancers, but now that I've realized, no, I don't need to do balancers if I just take out of each of these and then just put them into their respective lab row. Like, I literally just have splitters for that. So theoretically, I could probably move all these down. And I very well might. You know what? I think I'm gonna. All right. Alt D. I can deconstruction plan all of that. That's a lot of belts that I can save. Add a lot of space that isn't gonna be. That isn't necessary to take up. Just gonna move that over there. And now Control X to do a full-on cut and paste job. There's that. Of course, the robots are going to be insanely slow at times. I don't know why, but it seems like robots are prioritized to eliminating tracks before the trains, which is strange to me. Nope.
Hey, not cool. You can't say that.
Actually, it's a perfectly innocent word that means stingy. It just sounds like a slur.
A lot like a slur. But it's just almost a slur. What are you guys talking about?
Oh, well, you see that.
I do love my far reach though.
So don't dismay at what you say. They're perfectly PC.
Why, you can mention chinks if they're in your armor. Speak of spick if you say and span.
Spook a crow if you're a farmer. Have a nip of kraut from the hot dog man.
I still don't think you should be saying this.
But within the context, they're perfectly innocent. That's not what people think when they hear them.
Oh, that's okay, Zach. You just have to explain yourself every single time you use them.
Did you write this song just so you could say these words?
Plug a dike if you mean a damn. If I'm a fact, why thank you, ma'am.
A carabiner used for climbing. Don't look now, but something's limey. These chips here of citrus fame, I ate them at the Redskins game.
That name's not cool, guys. What the hell?
It's sanctioned by the NFL.
Oh, I haven't heard that song in a coon's age.
Whoa, you definitely can't say that word. No, it actually comes from an ancient folk legend that says raccoons are very long-lived. A history of racial intolerance is the only thing that stands between you and saying coon as much as you want.
As long as you mean the end. I'm just not gonna say it at all.
Say there, Caldwell, why do you snigger?
Oh, I snigger from all the niggling chiggers.
Snigger was triggered by niggling chiggers?
Indeed it was. Now my sniggers grow bigger.
Sounds like you need a drink. Take a swig from this jigger.
Don't mind if I do.
We've received complaints from all of your coworkers. Now, I know the rules are so technically slurs, but they're making everyone uncomfortable.
But that's the trick of it. You see, any word can make you uncomfortable if you say it with the right tone.
It doesn't even have to be a real word. Like Jefferin, Stiz, and Crunch and Goobo, Viking, Snoz, and fucking Chubos.
Bluehead, redback, tingum and tango, garglers, gringlers, fluffers, and... Oh, that was a real...
Oop.
Hi, it's Mike Trapp from College Humor. If you want to subscribe, click here. If you want to watch more videos, click here. If you want to investigate the spooky old McCreary house, even though your mom does not, turn to page 86.
just so happens to be my favorite kind of people. You know, the ones that, you know, you're standing next to them and it all of a sudden it gets dark. I mean, you know, your best friend is, you know what I'm saying, right? Yeah. Black people, I'ma steal your shoes. You better hide your wallet, cause I'ma take that too. Black people. Hey. Black people, one big family with a really big bucket of KFC. Black people. Seriously, like all of us are related. I ran into an old amigo named Juan Luis. The Mexican called me Apple cause we both hang from trees. Now I kinda took that in a joking way, but was he talking about monkeys or the KKK? We don't get sunburnt, just ashy knees. And we don't chew tobacco, but we will smoke weed. Puff, puff, pass like the train that could. And we can't spell neighbor, so we call it the hood. And most of us would die with a finger on the trigger. I guess that's why they say I'm just a filthy little spear chucking, chicken eating, melon sucking, lone feeders, weed smoking, long penis. Well, you get the picture. They try to keep us out the White House again, but just like all white,
They don't need to be this far apart either.
and welfare and diapers is all we got. If you don't wear my favorite,
That just makes these exceptionally large. Yeah.
a black woman came to me to bash my song. I told her all blacks are Democrat. Now prove me wrong. Black people, I'ma steal your shoes. You better hide your wallet, cause I'ma take that too. Black people. Hey. Black people, one big family with the really
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
black people.
A full 6 tiles down, or 3 spaces by rail for all of these.
What's a black song without any rap in it, right? Yo, check it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It always starts out that way, right? Yeah. Now there's a line between discriminating and not in different places. You are if you use the N-word, but if you're black, then you're not racist. I mean, well, I guess you can. Just not around your black friends. You'll get jumped by every cousin, including the one behind that trash can. Now, let me tell you a story that before America was so black people, the Indians and the Po ones. The Indians were like farmers. The Po ones were like Sharpies. I guess that's why they called them pilgrims and why they called us darkies. The Indians had all the horses, land, turkeys,
Control
the Po ones killed
X.
their horses, took their hair and their penises. But there's not really a moral to the story though, except that we will steal your goodies, and that is how the story goes. Black people, I'ma steal your shoes. You better hide your wallet, cause I'ma take that too. Black people.
There we go.
Black people, one big
Now it's a lot closer.
with the really big bucket of KFC. Black people.
Control X. Just pull it all down.
Since 72, going broke, making cheap cars taller than you. Black people. Okay, you got it. We
Should have also realized that I could
black people. Front porch money
delete
with the blunt in the
3 extra on the outside because the other stuff was also moving down, but whatever.
hey, hey. This is probably
But
but if you laugh, you're racist too. So I don't feel bad. Besides, it's not racist if I'm black.
I think.
And lastly, if you haven't got enough, check out some more of my videos. Thank you so much for watching. See you later.
Mm. Hypothetically, I can make it so that these merge higher up, but I don't feel like doing that. Well, wait. If I do it... yeah, each one of these should be able to feed 12. So... I think this should be okay. We'll see if it's a problem. Eventually. Ugh. Alright, now to pace down a number of trains, because trains. Trains. Yes. Hey. Alright, now everything's a lot tighter. My neck hurts. I think I've been looking down all day for too long. Down all day for too long. Just leave it at at looking down all day. That's basically what I've been doing. I've been at my laptop all day. I was in Minecraft for a while, and then I stopped with that because I decided I was done just like collecting miscellaneous resources and junk. Because honestly, it's gonna take a while to grind everything out. Oh yeah, it's gonna take a while to grind everything out. Grass. Yeah. I'm gonna need a lot of that. I'm also running out of water. That's basically it. Do there really need to be more roboports over here? Possibly. I'll just give it 8 more. Just casually 8 more roboports. What a mess of roboport connections, but alright. Alright. So, what? What did I come here for? I'm forgetting what exactly I came over here for. Oh, right. It was... more trains. More locomotives. Do I not have red circuits being sent into this? Because that's a problem. Have these stopped? Oh, they stopped because of that. Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine. I guess it's my fault for not realizing I didn't have red circuits coming into here. I'm just gonna throw a bunch in here. I mean, it only takes 10 apiece, so... yeah. 45 trains worth. If I need that many locomotives, that's quite a lot. Yeah. We'll see. Come on though, you can get me that one last locomotive, please. Actually, I'm gonna leave this here. Oh my god. My inventory is just full of junk. Just look at all this. I don't think I want... do I want wood on me? Nah. Just 0 wood, please. I'll leave the stone. I will cap out the stone, though. Please limit my stone. I won't request any, but please do limit my stone to 1,000, because 2 stacks of stone is already quite enough, and I can do a lot of handcrafting of junk with that. There we go. I was about to say, I can quick go and get rid of, or let that craft, and I could refill my water bottle. It would have been crafted by the time I get back, but anyways, I need to go to the bathroom and refill my water bottle. So, like, I guess I will sit down over by my modules area. Just leave that there. Alright. Do I have a proper "we'll be right back"? I do have a "please wait". Hold on. I'll go back to the games. Studio mode. Hold on. The "please wait" screen. Let me just add... hold on. Can I... copy, paste, reference, I guess. I'll just leave a little window into the game. Just there. Just so that people aren't bored. Sure, yeah. Transition over and also turn off studio mode because yeah, once I'm going back to the game scene, I'll be there. So I'll let the music run. I'll be back in a couple minutes or so. Blah, blah, blah. I also should remember to mute my microphone. Alrighty, we are back. Back again. Oop. You know, I just realized this saying please wait, things are happening is very questionable. Please wait. We'll be right back. Now it's slightly off center. Alright, now I can lock it again. Alright, let's transition scenes back over. Hooray! How many modules have I gotten? Probably not many. It don't matter too bad. Too bad? Too much? Yeah, whatever. Alright. Now the main thing is I just thought, I really need to create a really good power setup for both of my bases. Should I just expand out this sort of solar field? Because I'm going mega base size. I mean, as much as I could use nuclear power, and I probably will have my nuclear power going, solar is also pretty useful and very scalable and just doable in general. So I think I'm gonna go with solar probably. I wonder, is there a better solar blueprint than what I've got that uses roboports more fully than this? That's a thought for experimentation, actually. Okay, so roboports connect this far apart. And then substations okay, so I'm basically right at the corner here. Okay, so that's actually the corner. How far off is that? Oop. One more over. Okay, so I just want to like mark out the actual corners. Okay, now substations. Can reach further than that. I guess that's why you don't see like Roboport size blueprints. I wonder, I bet people have made reasonable blueprints though. Alright, I'm curious. Let's see. Dectorio solar blueprint. Let's see. Factorio prints? Oh my. What is this? 500 science per minute plus mall, all sciences. Alright, whatever. Oh, someone made 7 science pack sushi belt. Oh boy. Excuse me? 10 books full of rails. Self-building mega factory. What on earth is going on Factorio Prince? I'm not seeing a page load up, so I'm just gonna go. Excuse me. Link to the blueprint string. What the fuck does it look like, please? I'd like to know. 14 substations, 373 accumulators, and 44 solar panels. Oh, here's what it looks like. You didn't actually put the image in? Okay, whatever. Oh my goodness, it's huge. It doesn't have roboports in it. Okay. The space efficiency taken up by panels and accumulators is almost 99%, and an accumulator to solar panel ratio very, very close to the ideal 0.84, where it's 0.84009. Here's what an array of 32 of them looks like together. Oh, wow. Okay, that's actually pretty neat. Yada yada. So this is the sort of thing that you do manually, I think, because it doesn't have the roboport in it to help you build. Yada yada. Grid blueprints for solar and rails. I'm trying to understand what this person means by this. But basically, blueprint grid. Okay. Oh, I get what this person is trying to say. Okay, so Factorio has its blueprints capable of being placed like modularly on a grid. You can basically just have it move a certain number of increments. It was kind of technically already in the base game for rails, because rails have to be able to shift 2 spaces because rails are 2 spaces wide. But now you can actually like manually set the grid and the grid size. So that's clever. Someone's made an entire thing with like various rail segments with a solar blueprint as well. All right. Forum rules. Clever and beautiful constructions bigger than 2 chunks. Oh, I think that's because this is marked as clever and beautiful constructions bigger than 2 chunks. Has to be defense, killing biters as an art. Oh my god. Castles, throne rooms, decorations, comfortable living in the Factorio world. This is just me reading through what the requirements for clever and beautiful constructions is. Main bus concepts. Okay. Modular systems factory sheets show how all works together. Yeah, it's not just a factory showcase. Mega bases, clever and beautiful constructions. Mega bases tend to be that because they're huge and they require some degree of cleverness. Please provide us with blueprints or saves, if that makes sense, of course. Okay, this is like pretty big. I'm gonna copy this blueprint. How does one import string? Ooh, damn, and it is on a grid. Okay, hooray. Let me save this into my game blueprints, I guess. Actually, no, I'll put it in my blueprints. And then create a copy of this. And actually, I'm gonna delete that. Yes, I'll delete the book. Where is a place that has space? This has a bunch of stations for it. Yeah, this, and I can just reference it. No need for blueprints to be taking up actual space in my inventory, you know. All right, the grid for this is pretty big, but I think it'll work. All right, so I just need to grab way more landfill for a start, and then I can get going on using this blueprint, and then I can, I think, connect my mega base and like start building out space for it, if that makes sense. Or start connecting power, that's what I'm trying to say. Building out space. No, connecting power for it. Or building out power, that's what I'm trying to say. Connecting power, building out power. That's what I'm trying to say. I was looking for a bigger blueprint that actually used up more of the space of the RoboPort, and honestly, I think I did find it. Like, just look at the size of this compared to the old one. Boom. Need more water. Maybe with this song playing, we'll summon Chesty. Who knows? All right, so right, more landfill. Thank you. Honestly, this needs to just store up like 20,000 because at times I might need that much. Bye-bye. Very gross. Didn't fully fill that in. It's okay that it's losing a little bit of accumulators. It doesn't really matter too much. Oops. Look at all these huge ass pieces of solar field that I'm just plopping down now. Isn't it lovely? Oop, that's some water. What was the ratio, by the way? Here we go. Going back to this. The accumulator solar ratio. I do believe you need more solar panels than accumulators. For reasonably big grids like 3x5, the ratio is 0.86, so it is quite near being optimal. Okay, so there's a little bit of an excess of that. I mean, I guess technically I don't need radar around here, although I definitely do want to wear here. Mm-hmm. All right, so ooh, look at all the robots flying. I love it. I love seeing it. Alrighty. So, what was I thinking? Ah, look at all the active robots. I love it. I love seeing that. What was I thinking? Oof. Of course, it's run out of red circuits again. Eh, 67k. Okay. I guess it's going through them is pretty fast. Oop. I just unplugged my laptop. And then everything slowed down for a hint. For a small moment. Alright. What was I thinking? Fuck. Come on, brain, think. Oh, right. I was gonna connect up power. That's what I was thinking. I love the fact that I'm enabled to put down the big electric poles on water because of that Beautiful Bridge Railway mod. Alrighty, now it's all on the grid. My goodness, there was a massive little spike there. Look at how much that just increased. Like, just up like that. Oh boy! Ooh, I should also craft the remaining cargo wagons. How many do I still have to craft? 7? Good. Good. Alright. Alright, that should break up the blocks because of the fact that this needs to be able to support 2 trains as when one train is unloading, the other one needs to be getting loaded. Since I'm not doing a buffer system, I find that that's generally the best if you're doing a mega base. Like, yes, you can have large inventories to buffer things, but I don't know if those are necessarily the best as well on larger scale. I feel I've heard that it's not best practice, so I'm just going to leave it as this and just rely on having 2 trains set up. One will fill up as the other empties, and then the one that has just finished emptying will then move out, making room for the new one. Given you have, you know, enough production, it'll balance out as such. If you don't, then one will back up and meet the other one at location before it's full, and then you know you have throughput problems, or you've underbuilt. And that's not something you generally want. So, yeah. In some places, buffers are still probably a good idea, but yeah, those are, I think, only places where you have, like, only need 1 train. Like, if you're carting in satellites remotely, but I don't think I'm gonna do that, so, I don't know what exactly I'm gonna do for satellites because those resources are actually kind of mishmash together. So, yeah. I think I might just be able to produce it on source. Or on source? On site. That might be a good idea. Alright. So, just a little mass of those speed modules produced, okay? Or produced. Yeah, I think that's good. All right. Or do I want to? Yeah, fuck it. I'll just do like that. There we go. No. Fine then. Be that way. Alright, so this is all nice and set up and built up. I can do more later or whatever. I do, however, definitely need to start probably clearing out biters. That'll be something I need to do. And figuring out exactly where everything goes. Like, how far out are certain things gonna be? Let's do a little bit of discovery, shall we? I'm just trying to, like, figure out how to align this so so that I have it covering as much area as possible. 59 million, nice. 23 million. All right. Boy, oh boy, lots and lots of biters. All right. So I've got a whole huge bit here. Just let's see, what sort of crazy resources have we got already? Yeah, all right. Going from like the 20 millions to like the 30s, one almost 60. That's a huge size randomly. Got some bigger and bigger bits of copper and iron already. Starting area was around here-ish? Somewhere around there. Yeah, with all the resources. The small original patches. Those have long since dried up. For the most part, if I'm not mistaken, there is still, yeah, a tiny bit left that is feeding my concrete for the iron. And then the copper, I don't think that's even being pulled off of anymore. No. Honestly, I should get rid of it. But, yeah. So, this will be sort of the vertical column in which the mega base resides. There will still need to be more up north. My wonder is, how compact can I get this? Oh boy. That was... yeah. Okay, so that explains why everything was so slow in generation. Pretty nice crude oil yield. And what? Oh yeah, 52 million. Okay. Pretty sizable patch of iron there. Let's see. Come on, actually cover the damn continent. My area of discovery is a mess, but I guess I'll have to accept that. Tiny amount of crude oil yield. There's some oil there and there. Yes. 8,949%, and that's 10,368%. 10 million coal, 52 million iron, 21 million uranium, 3 million copper. Like, these are pretty standard size patches, I think, once you get this far. Although some of them are still kind of small, but the further and further you go out, the bigger and bigger the patches get. Although that multiplier, I think, decreases once you reach a certain point. Like, the difference you can actually see less and less once you get to a certain point. Like, to a small extent, it's a real ramp up once your normal base to the distance out, but then, like, for example, this is 7.7 million. This over here, 16 million. That's almost a doubling. Once you get a little bit further out from that, it's still, like, the average only somewhat on average adds another 8. Like, and then you have to go further and further and further out in order for it to actually get that much doubling. Like, I think the increase is semi-linear. Of course, with the way that patches randomize in terms of how big they are and how rich they calculate themselves to be. No matter how much you ramp up that original richness value, I think, they do still have like a semi-random richness value applied to them. And that actually can somewhat impact like how good the patch is. So, yeah. Alright, well, this is the vertical columns that I think we're working with. I'm probably more to the west here. Actually, needs to be just uncovered real fast. Oh yeah, I'm good on no curriculum. Let's turn off the termites. Look at that generation happening in front of us. $35 million, $37 million, only 16, 52. Only 6.5 thousand. That's 7.9. 3.7. Yikes. You know what I just realized this somewhat reminds me of? The Spider-Man logo. Although this has like 12 points instead of 8. But interesting. Yeah. Yeah, my neck. All right, now a good question would be, oh geez. A good question would be, how am I going to scale this outward? Because I don't think I'm going to do too much. Well, I know I'm going to do some amount of outward. But, okay, so let's say I do red science just right there. I'm going to space things out a little bit. So, oh wow, I'm all the way done with these. Insane mining speed. What's next? Yep. This doesn't even use yellow science. Huh? Nice. Alright. So red science there. Let's say green science is there. Or like, do I want to somewhat space it out? Well, I'll do blue down there. Right? It's red, green, blue, yeah. The RGB. So, blue will be at the end, and blue will probably be the one that takes up more space. But, yeah. This is going to be somewhat top heavy because it's going to have to expand out immediately for what is on the inside? Space science? Oh boy. Yeah, the rocket launches are going to be happening like right around here. So strictly speaking, let's say that right here would then be utility science. And right here would then be production science, or is it the other way around? Oh, yep, it's yellow then purple, yeah, yellow then purple in terms of outside in. So I was right in that, right? Or inside out. That's what it is. I was saying that backwards. It's inside out. Because the inside will loop back around through its science first, and then the middle, and then the outside. So yeah. Alright, but space science will require some extras, so that means that, let's say that rocket fuel is there. Rocket control units are there. And then low density structures are there. The nice thing about having that then is that I can split the low density structures between this and this, because low density structures are used for both. So I can have them all be produced in the same place. I just need to give the create like two builds. One will be bigger than the other, clearly, because one needs to more reliably create the low density structures. I think that's how it'll go, but I'll have to actually like math it out and stuff. So yeah, this being between these two, entirely intentional. And then what else do these require? Flying robot frames. And blue circuits. Yes. And then purple, production science. You use rails, electric furnaces, and productivity modules. Okay, honestly, I can move that over, like, a bit. And it doesn't need to be that far out, actually. Oop, nope. Delete. Okay. So then, I guess I can do... Well, in all honesty, I could put it here. Delete that one. Do the... electric furnaces, productivity modules, and what does production science pack stake? Rails. Alright. So I think that should do it for those and those pieces. Now, the good thing about reds, I think, is actually that I can put the red science here. And the two parts that go into it, really cheap, really simple craft. Same with greens. So I think reds and greens are actually going to be pretty close to each other. Now, I can delete blue and move it up here. Blue is mostly just separated for posterity, I guess, and spacing, the visual part. Although, of course, this is just an approximation. I'm actually going to do measure. I'm actually going to like measure things out and what have you. I think I'll measure it out, you know. But what goes into blue science again? Oop, come on. Alright. Blue requires actual sulfur, advanced circuits, and engine units. Now, those aren't actually too bad in terms of crafting. So, this is probably going to be like a small localized area type build. Engines and sulfur. Actually, no, I'm going to put the sulfur here. That way it can be between the two things. And this will be engines, I guess. Do I want it to be like that? I'll see about it. Do keep in mind this is just planning at the moment. So, yeah. But I do think that this sort of almost back and forth shape is quite pretty. And then, yeah, satellites will probably be produced... honestly, yeah, satellites could be produced like right there. Actually, no, I'll produce satellites there. Because there are basically 4 things that go into space science. You need the satellites, but there are a combination of the other 3 things and some extra junk. Right? No, just 2 of the 3 things. They don't use any rocket control units. Oh, They use processing units, though. Which I guess are an ingredient in the rocket control units. They also use solar panels, accumulators, and radar, so a lot of additional junk. I might even be able to use that 20 million iron ore for making that. I mean, I guess I could. I don't necessarily need to, but honestly, if I wanted to, I could. Maybe I will. That could be quite interesting. So yeah. I think I've started to set up my mega base plans. Yes, it is quite a lot more top heavy than bottom heavy, but that's fine. The vertical asymmetry, like the horizontal symmetry is nice, but the vertical asymmetry is also quite cool. So, I think that'll about do it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please do leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more streams from me. Hit the notification bell for notifications as to when I go live. I go live basically every Sunday. Sometimes I do miss. Sometimes I'm just late or something. And, you know, things happen. This is pretty much nice in the middle of that. Alright. I go back and forth between Minecraft and Factorio on my Sunday streams. I normally would have had a Minecraft week this week, but I decided nah, because resource gathering and junk. I'm gonna have to figure out some things off stream, probably do some things on stream next week. We'll see about that, but hopefully everyone is excited for more like adorable foxes and foxbeard and stuff, because I have actually made that fox mod and I've improved it, and I'm actually pretty excited to show off all this stuff next week. I just kind of want to have more than just the foxes for my Minecraft streams. And then hopefully, if you're watching this, if you've gotten to this point, I hope you're excited to see the mega base come to fruition, because it's a solid start. I mean, the plan is starting. Like, I've got all the basic places. I just need to expand out for like resources and what have you. Maybe I make steel en masse there, and over here I guess I can make copper. And then up here I make iron. And then on the outer circuit, I guess I could have green circuits. How many places actually require reds? Yeah, I guess I could put red circuits on there, and then I wouldn't actually need to have red circuits be produced by this. So yeah, it would just be sulfur and engines. This is exceptionally top heavy. But yeah, we'll see about it. Or I'll think about it. This being like the outer core bus system that goes around the entire base means that there's going to be quite a lot going on. Maybe I need multiple places for smelting. Or do I want to have on location smelting? I could have on location smelting. In which case, the only intermediate products that I would actually need to have mass produced would be the circuit varieties. Yeah, I'll have to see about that next week. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more streams from me. Hit the notification bell for notifications as to when I go live. Again, I go live basically every Sunday, but I also go live on Thursdays with my boyfriend Andrew. Right now, we are doing the Ace Attorney series. It's quite fun, although sometimes we do some extra things like in Minecraft or other games. We've done the occasional like online game splurge, although now that Flash is gone, it's kind of sad because a lot of those weird online Flash games don't work anymore, which is honestly pretty sad, but you know, things move on and carry on. So, yeah, you can see my normal Sunday streams from 6 to 9-ish US Central Time, and then the Thursday streams from 7 to 9-ish US Central Time. Do keep in mind, sometimes I start late, sometime I won't usually start early, but sometimes I will also end late or end early. things happen. It's kind of up to situation and game. But yeah. And then on occasion I may upload, and as well, Andrew and I have a podcast. You can listen to some of the episodes on YouTube. It goes over Dragula, which was a lovely alt drag competition run by the Boulet brothers. And honestly, I think a number of people would probably enjoy that. So yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. This has been Guy Smith signing off. Until next time, take care. We'll see you guys. Bye-bye. We'll see you guys. Damn. I just gotten onto the sign off of we'll see you guys instead of I'll see you guys around. Or I'll see you guys, bye. That I used to always do. Like, we'll see you guys is something that me and Andrew usually do. Or I say with Andrew. Huh. Huh. Okay. Well, anyways. I'll see you guys around. Butchering my intro or outro or whatever, because just force of habit spitting things out all the time is boring. See ya. Bye.